time for us to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one on Baker Mayfield and what this viewer thinks is going on.
All right, let's get right to it. Baker Mayfield. He's undecisive. He holds the ball too long, which is why he takes so many sacks. He releases the ball late, which is why so many passes are contested by the defensive back. You have to throw the ball before the receiver goes into his break, because once the receiver comes out his break, the defensive back can recover. That's why it's so many hands on Baker's passes. He's just not what everybody wants him to be. He's just not.
All right. Again, I think he's trying to make a play downfield. There's not a lot of separation. There's a lot of things that go into that. I don't think it's just that he's holding the ball too long. At some point in time, you got to live to fight the next down, and I think he's kind of trying to extend that window a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. And I think especially in that first Ravens game, it looked like guys were having issues gaining separation, especially Donovan Peoples-Jones, who's been so reliable in doing that this year and super good in single coverage situations and downfield situations. But you look at him, for example, in that first Ravens game last month, he was coming off that groin injury. And then he looked, I thought, much better against the Ravens last week once he had that bye week to rest and, kind of 2 more weeks essentially to come along from that. So I agree. I think separation has been an issue at times this year. And I do think, it's kind of a common, at this point, I think, criticism that Baker Mayfield maybe isn't, when you compare him to some other quarterbacks around the league, maybe not the fastest at going through some of those reads. But it definitely is tough. And again, when you don't know the intricacies of exactly what the calls are and things like that, which obviously, unless you're a coach or a player who knows what those play calls are, we're never fully going to understand all of that, right? But just on the surface level, I kind of get why that's a common complaint or criticism about watching him play. But again, kind of like you said, it's not all on one person ever in the game of football. There's 11 guys out there, and it's definitely more multifaceted than that, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's not just holding on to the ball. It's, again, does he have to play better? Absolutely. Will he figure it out? We'll find out.